those bus stop forecasts becoming more and more important as fewer and fewer kids are still on summer break.
That is so true. All right, let's get right to Lainey and let's talk about the bus stop before you talk about other things.
That's
Hi,
right.
Lainey.
Let's do local first, right?
Yes.
It's been humid. It's been hot. It is going to get a touch cooler as we head into tomorrow. You see the skies out there today. A lot of folks seeing a lot of sunshine. Had a couple showers up against the mountains. Tomorrow morning, still warm, still muggy. We're close to 70 degrees. We anticipate more cloud cover, not only in the morning, but during the day. Patchy fog also early. A shower risk, especially in our westernmost communities tomorrow. And then Aaron, Wednesday, Thursday along the coastline. We've got a cold front coming in here too that's actually going to help kind of keep Aaron a little bit farther away from us, and that is toward the end of the week. Notice the temperatures are in the 70s out there right now. So we're 74 in Greensboro, 76 in Winston-Salem. We do still have an 80 there, 81 in Charlotte. We're looking at keeping these temperatures rather mild, at least beyond today. Now, we've got a little front that's to the south and to the east. That's one of the reasons it's going to be just a touch cooler out there. High temperature up to 82 tomorrow afternoon, 20% chance of a shower. Partly sunny, partly cloudy skies out there. For the foothills, temps also into the low 80s with that small shower chance. We've got an isolated shower and storm chance in the mountains as well, and that would likely be from lunchtime into the afternoon with a high of 76. Now, Hurricane Aaron, coastal impacts Tuesday through Friday. Dangerous surf the entire week. Tropical storm watch, Surf City to North Carolina, Virginia line. All of the beaches have that high surf, dangerous rip currents. The Outer Banks, tropical storm winds and rain, overwash and erosion. Remember, we've been talking about this over the last week or so, and we're talking about the steering currents. We now have that Bermuda high still kind of nudging a little bit to the west, and with each forecast track, we've seen it just a touch farther to the west, which makes it just a little bit closer to North Carolina. I mentioned a front that's coming in. There is a cold front, a little trough in the atmosphere that also will kind of shovel up and try to help push this storm system offshore. So it's kind of a timing game right now. We'll watch the hour-by-hour forecast for the middle part of the week. This is early Wednesday morning, and you're going to see just how close this storm system is forecast to come. That is by Wednesday afternoon, and then by Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then looking at that moving away during the day on Thursday. That eye is forecast to be about 200 or so miles just offshore, but the tropical storm force winds extend out right now 230 miles from the center. Those forecast tracks, as I mentioned, have been shifting a little bit farther to the west with each passing day, so we'll keep a close eye on that. The storm is encountering some shear. We talked about this at the top of the newscast. It's still a major hurricane, folks. Category 3 and 125-mile-per-hour winds still forecast to come close to North Carolina, but remain offshore. But because it's so large, still sort of those outer edges, outer bands are kind of be lashing out at the Outer Banks. That center of this track is forecast to be about 200 miles offshore. Again, that could move a little bit closer, as you see some computer models to the east, some to the west. In the latest advisory, hurricane folks saying, hey, we're kind of leaning in this westward direction. So don't be surprised if it does kind of continue to shift to the west. Again, 120-mile-per-hour winds in that Thursday time frame just offshore. It's moving kind of slow right now, northwest at about 8 miles an hour. That wind field that I was talking about is going to grow in size, and yes, it's going to get close to us, especially as we start to look at that out period in that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. Those tropical storm force winds are in yellow there. The hurricane core or center strongest winds, they are about 100 miles wide right now, and they are expected to stay offshore at this point. So we do have that tropical storm watch that's out from Surf City, includes Emerald Isle, all the way wrapping around the Outer Banks and then up to the North Carolina-Virginia border. So in this zone, wind gusts to 50 miles an hour, storm surge, high waves, and of course that high rip current risk in the forecast. Those forecast wind gusts could get up close to 50 miles an hour as we look at that Thursday in particular during the day. Watch Hatteras and Nags Head, and this is with the current forecast track. So that too can change just a little bit, but if you do have interest along the coastline, Make sure that you understand the winds could be strong there. Also, we do not want anybody in the water. Large breaking waves, dangerous rip currents. Those waves also could come on shore and damage the oceanside property, cause some beach erosion, as well as some overwash. We still have a couple days, of course, to track this storm. And here at home, we are looking at really no impacts from it. We are going to be a little bit cooler, and we do have some opportunities for scattered showers and storms.